Welcome for another great video, guys. Today we are going to take a look at Google's new operating system, which is Chrome OS Flex. They are telling that this operating system is great for low-end computers. To see it actually true, I bought a low-end laptop specially for this video. So without any further ado, let's start today's video. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at the low-end laptop which I bought for this video. To create Chrome OS Flex installation media, you need to have a pen drive. So your pen drive must need to be 8 GB or more. So if you have 8 GB or more space in your pen drive, this will work fine. So make sure to have 8 GB or more space in your pen drive. So after that, just plug it into your computer and then just open your favorite Chromium based web browser. In this case, I am going to use Google Chrome, and in here just type and in here just type web extensions. So click on the first link which says Chrome Web Store, and in here just type Chromebook Recovery Utility and hit enter. So you need to click on this first one which says Chromebook Recovery Utility and click on this Add to Chrome button. So it will ask you need to add this. So just click on Add extension. So it will be inside of this extension button. So just click on that. So this kind of window will be open. Okay, in here just click on Get Started, and after you click Get Started, it will go to a window like this. So in here just click on this Select a Model from List button, and in here which says Select a Manufacturer, you need to scroll down and select on this Chrome OS Flex one. So just select that, and in the product drop down you also need to select Chrome OS Flex. After that, click on Continue. After you click Next, it will ask you to select the pen drive you just plugged in. So in this case, I have this one. So make sure to have 8 GB or more space in your pen drive. So remember, all the data of your pen drive will be erased. So make sure to have a blank pen drive. After you select your pen drive from this drop down, click on Continue. So in here, it will at the next window, it will ask you to create a recovery image. So I'm going to click on this Show Advanced Settings button, and in here at the recovery channel drop down, I'm going to select Stable. So if you want to have the latest version of latest builds of Chrome OS Flex, you can select this dev, but it's not stable. So we can use Stable to make our operating to have updates which are more stable than the dev channel. So after you select that, in the drop down section just click on Create Now button. So it will create you a pen drive. So as they said, don't remove your recovery media. After waiting couple of minutes, as you can see, it says success, your recovery media is ready. So all you need to do is just click on done and then unplug your media. So let me unplug mine. Okay, so that's how you need to create your Chrome OS Flex installation media. Let's install it in the laptop I bought for this video and see how is the performance. Okay, so once you are ready with your USB drive, just plug it into your computer. Let me plug it into my laptop first. Okay, I have plugged it in. So let's turn on our computer. So once your computer starts, make sure to press the boot menu key of your computer. You can see it in somewhere in the screen. So as you can see, my computer now showing me the devices which are available to boot. So let me make this like this. Okay, now as we prepared a USB drive for this, I'm going to boot into my USB memory. So navigate by arrow keys and then just hit enter. So the Chrome OS setup is starting. So we will give it some seconds to start. As you can see, the Chrome OS Flex logo has appeared, which means we have successfully created our USB drive and also we have successfully booted into it. Okay, so as you can see, our pen drive has successfully booted into the Chrome OS Flex installation media. So let's get started. It's asking me that Chrome OS screen reader, so no, I don't need that. I can read it by myself. So let's get started. So I'm going to click on this install Chrome OS Flex one. Actually I'm going to select that and let me click next, install Chrome OS Flex. So as you can see, this thing will erase everything in our hard drive, which means if you are having any OS in your hard drive currently, everything will be gone after you click install button. So let me click on that. So I have backed up everything in this computer, so there are nothing in this hard drive. So let me click install. So it's starting. Let me fast forward the video. Okay, so the installation has completed. So let me, actually it will automatically shut down after 4 seconds. So let's give it that time. So after your computer shut down, make sure to remove that USB media which you used to install Chrome OS. So now my computer is fully turned off by Chrome OS installation media. So now I can just press my power button. If I press that, as you can see, the computer is starting. So let's see if everything was successful or not. So let's give it some time. So as you can see, let me turn this a bit exposure. Okay. So as you can see, we have done everything successfully. So that's why the Chrome OS Flex logo has appeared. This means that we have successfully installed Chrome OS. Okay, so as you can see, now I am running Chrome OS Flex through my computer's hard drive. So I have unplugged the USB media, as you can see. So it's again asking, do you want to activate Vox? No. Let's get started. So it's loading. So make sure to give your computer internet. I have given it through Ethernet. So let's do the initial setup. Okay. So now I have successfully booted into Chrome OS Flex. So let me start the Chrome OS Flex screen recorder and start this video again. So the first thing I'm going to talk with you guys is the animations. So as you can see, there are lots of animations in Chrome OS Flex. Even in the app menu, you can see there are some animations. Actually not some, many animations. But actually let me show you that to demonstrate. As you can see, when I open an app, nothing happens. But when I minimize it, you can see there is a solid animation going over here. So I like solid animations like this. So my personal opinion is these animations are great for this operating system. Even we launch the app menu, you can see we have that solid animation in here. Let's talk about the app menu next. So when you press super key, which is either Windows key in your keyboard, this kind of menu will be appeared. So not only that, you can also launch this by pressing this launcher button. It will also launch the app menu. But as you can see, it's just showing the 5 apps in here. But if you want to see more apps, you can just click on that arrow and you can navigate through the all apps which you have installed in your Chrome OS Flex device. So let me close this. So there is another thing in here, which is if you type something, actually if you press the super key and if you type something, let's say settings, you can see it launches the settings. You don't need to navigate over here and then click on that, which is similar in Windows or any other operating system. But there is another great thing in here. So if you open app menu again and if you type, let's say world fastest car, and if you hit enter, as you can see, it automatically open this on the Chrome web browser, which is also great. And also we have that assistant button as well. So to launch the assistant, you can just press on this, or you can also press Windows and A button in your keyboard. So both of those things will launch the assistant. Anyways, let me use the Google Assistant. So let's check the microphone is working or not. How are you? So as you can see, it's replying to my message. So let's close this. Okay, so the next thing which I am going to talk with you guys is the most favorite one, my most favorite one. So if I open YouTube, let's say, so in Chrome OS you don't need to open Chrome tab and just type YouTube. They gave you automatically pre-installed YouTube app. So let me open that and let me go to my YouTube channel and let me play the latest video. So as you can see over here, we over here this thing is appeared. So we use this thing to control the medias. So this is the media control. So you can actually skip this video for 5 seconds, I think. Yeah, seek forwards. And also you can enter picture in picture mode by using this. So if you press that, you can just minimize your web browser, and then you can have this video on your somewhere on your desktop, which is also great. And we also have this in Chrome, but they have added it to Chrome OS. Actually they have added it to Chrome OS, which is very great. So let me click on that back to tab button. So even if I minimized it, I can use this and control my video, which is also great. Let me close the video. So another interesting one is snapping windows. So even in the Windows, Mac OS, we have that snapping window thing, which is great for multitasking users. So let me open a text pad over here, and if I snap this to this side, and if I snap this to this side again, as you can see, you can do some multitasking in here. So if you move it to this side, you can see it's previewing that this will snap to this side. The same thing to this side as well. So let me close those things. So now we have a basic idea about the UI. So let's talk about the apps. So let me open the launcher. So those are the apps which we have pre-installed over Chrome OS Flex. So we have Chrome, Files, and the Gmail and stuff, Google Workspace things, and we have this interesting one, which is Messages. So by using this, let me give a couple of seconds load to it. Okay, so when you use this, if you have Android phone, I think, yeah, they said Android phone. If you have Android phone, you can pair this to your Android phone, and you can send messages without touching your phone through your Chrome OS Flex computer, which is great. So let me open app menu again. So we have the Gmail and the stuff which I talked earlier. As you can see, we have the YouTube and YouTube Music as well. We have the camera. So in this computer, my camera works great, but I'm not going to actually show you guys that, but this thing works well. And at the next page, we have settings, Google Maps, and we have this thing called Explore. If I open this, as you can see, they have given actually this, we use this thing to learn Chrome OS, which is very useful. If you want to learn about Chrome OS, this is the great thing to get started. So as you can see, they have a get started section, so you can get some idea about Chrome OS as well as some tips and tricks to do when you use Chrome OS Flex. Okay, and we also have this calculator. Let me open that too. So this is the calculator of Google Chrome OS Flex. Let me open the launcher again. So my personal favorite thing is in Chrome OS is this Google Canvas. So if I open this, let me enter. Actually, let me maximize this. So I have already tested it. Let me delete that and open a new drawing. You can draw things in here. We have the pencil and the stuff, as well as this chalk, everything. So actually this is just like a sketchbook one. So if you have a graphic tablet or anything, you can do some great actually you can draw some great pictures in here. So okay, let me close it. And other things we have in here app section is this text, which I already opened earlier, but let me show it to you guys again. So as I typed in here, make sure to subscribe the channel. I have planned to do actually many surprises to I have planned to give many surprises to you guys. So to know that, to get notified, make sure to press subscribe button as well as that bell icon. I don't need to save that in my text editor. Anyways, we have web store. If you click here, it will open a Chrome OS, actually a Google Chrome window, and you can have some apps, extensions and themes as well in here. So we have some games also in the web store, so you can try those things. Actually, you can install those things and just have some fun in here. Okay, let's close that up very quickly. So the other thing we have is this Linux apps, which is another favorite thing in my personal opinion. So we have the terminal. I'm going to talk about this after this section ends. We also have this screencast thing. So if you have a wireless display, you can screencast this to it. Another great thing in Chrome OS is the gestures. So I love gestures when I use a laptop, or actually when I use a laptop or touchpad, because they make our workflow fast. So in Chrome OS we also have the gestures. So if you are using a laptop or a touchpad, you can just swipe up in the taskbar to launch the app menu. If you swipe once, it will launch this. If you again swipe up, you can see it launch the app menu as well. So you can swipe down to scroll down, and if you want to close this, you can come over to here and swipe down as well. So you can also close by going to taskbar and swiping down as well. I know most of you guys have wait until this movement begins, that is the Linux apps, how to use Linux apps inside Chrome OS. So in this chapter I am going to talk about that. So to enable Linux apps in Chrome OS, you can go to settings and just go to advanced, and in here in the developer section you can turn on it. I have already turned it on. As you can see, I have 10 GB hard disk space. So the setup of this is very easy. I think you can do it by your own, so no need to show you that. So let's open the terminal. So in here you need to click on this Linux active, actually the Linux environment which you created, and as you can see, let me make this a bit bigger. As you can see, we have the terminal window. So I already installed the NeoFetch. Let me make this a bit smaller. Okay, so as you can see, Google defaultly use the Debian in here. So it's Debian Bullseye on Chrome OS. So let me clear and run this again. So Debian Bullseye in Chrome OS. So Cross VM is the host, and also we have the Linux kernel version in here, and the everything in here as well. Actually the main problem we have in here is we cannot install apps like Firefox or Brave or other things in here, but I have managed to install Firefox in here. To install some apps, you can just type, I think you know, sudo apt get install Firefox ESR. So I will bring a video about the package manager and the Linux stuff. You can also check my previous video which I do, I think past week or two. I teach you guys about the terminal, actually the basic terminal commands. So once you install Firefox in here, you can go to the start menu and apps. In here you can see the Firefox ESR. So it will take couple of minutes actually. So it launched. So the performance is very laggy in here. Actually it's not fastest as the Chrome one, but you can just try out this. It works great when you actually Firefox is great, I know, but it's a bit laggy in here. As you can see, the performance is a bit laggy. I think it's because we are using this on a VM. So as you can see, the load speed is a bit slow, but anyways, you can use third-party actually apps like Firefox and the other stuffs in Chrome OS Flex. You can use, actually you can install any graphical user applications which is available in Debian in here. So that's great. Let me exit from the terminal. And as you can see, we can actually add SSH to this also. So you can SSH to your cloud server or anything and just use that SSH connection in here. So when we go to terminal settings, you can see there are some themes. So I'm going to select forest in this case. So another thing I think you guys have, another problem I think you have in your mind is how to change this background. So you can right click on here and you can go to set wallpaper and you can change your background of this desktop. So there are many backgrounds available in here. I think this will match. Yeah, it's great. I don't know it matches the terminal theme, but that wallpaper is great. So let me exit from the terminal as well. Google has said that Chrome OS is great to old computers. So now we are going to check that. So let's do some 4K. Yeah, actually let's do some 1880p video playback as well as let's play some games in this computer, Chrome OS Flex. As you can see, when we talk about the performance, you can see it loads very quickly. So let's play this, which is the latest video which I reviewed about, actually which I am reviewing about Wi-Fi adapter. You can also watch that if you didn't watch it. So let me go to full screen and you can see there are only 4 frames, 4, 5, that kind of frames are dropping in here, but the 1880p playback works great. Even we go to 720 resolution, there are only 1 or 2 frames dropping in here. So the video playback is actually, in my opinion, it's good. Okay, that's how the video playback is. Let's do some web browsing. So let me move to my website quickly. So as you can see, everything loads up in a second. Let me go to my blog. And as you can see, everything loads up very fast. Let me go to, again, let's say github.com/himatem. So as you can see, it loads instantly and the web browsing is great in this computer, actually in this operating system, which is Chrome OS Flex, as you know. I have promised you guys that I am playing some video games in here. So actually I can use Steam in this case also, but I am not going to do that because the video will be long if I done some gameplays in here. So I have selected classic Minecraft in this case. So let's go to classicminecraft.net and let's play some classic Minecraft in here. And we can also get the frame rate also. So that's why I am playing it in the web browser. Since this is a web based operating system, we can play this and we can check the performance also. So let me give a username and let me quickly go to settings, options, and let me toggle the FPS on. Okay. Let me play some Minecraft. Actually, I am fast forwarding the process. Okay. So now I have created just a simple house in classic Minecraft. So let's exit. So as you can see, the frame rate is around 60 to 80. Actually 50 to 80. At sometimes the frame drop to 20 or 23 as well. If you don't like these kind of web based games, also make sure to tell it in the comment section that I need to do a full gameplay on this Chrome OS device or not. Okay, so let's do a couple of benchmarks and see the score. So again, let me fast forward the video. Actually, I am going to run the benchmark on this Linux shell, actually in the Linux virtual machine. So I got the Geekbench 5 benchmark. So let me run the benchmark in here. Geekbench 5. So the benchmark is starting. Let's see how is the score. I am going to fast forward this video from here. So it has done the benchmarking process, as you can see. Let me go and visit my results. So if I go here, as you can see, so these are the results which I got from the installation, actually from the Linux virtual machine which is running Debian. So before ending up the video, let me tell you a thing I like in this Chrome OS Flex. That is, even you don't have many apps in here, especially if you are a programmer, you don't have many apps which you need to code in here, but they have given this amazing feature to Chrome OS Flex, which is the Linux virtual machine feature. So by using that, you can install anything. Let's say you need to install Python, you can install it by typing sudo, I think you know, sudo, sorry I missed something, sudo apt get install python 3. So Python 3 is already in the newest version, as you can see. So you can install Python by that way, and even you can, if you want a code editor, you can use VS Code. Actually you can install VS Code and any IDE to code in this Linux environment, and it will appear on the Linux app section. And also there is a special thing I need to mention you guys, that is this thing uses battery so low. Actually I use Windows 10 in this laptop also, so when I use that, the battery will die after actually 1 hour or 1.5, but even this telling 2 and 12 hours left, I have used this for more than 2 hours and 45 minutes in some times. In idle mode, the battery is decreasing very low. So that's another thing which I have to mention, which I need to mention you guys. So as they said, this is actually, I think this is the one of best OS which you can have in your old or actually less powerful computers. You can also use this on modern hardware as well, but remember, if you need to use this, you have to delete everything on your volume. So everything on your hard disk will be erased when you install this. So remember that also. So those are the things which I need to specially mention you guys. Okay, so those are the things which I plan to talk with you guys in this video. Before we gonna end up the video, again I am remembering you to subscribe my channel, because as you know I have planned to give you guys many surprises. So most of the time next video will be one of them. So hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon to get notified when I upload that video. As always, if you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and also share this video as much as you can. If you have any doubts or problems in the things which I talk in this video, make sure to tell it in the comment section. So that's it. See you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.